Yo, what's up, guys? What's going on, weirdos? Yep, back at it. Let me cook, baby. Let me cook. Sitting in the backyard again. Someone's dog is barking in the background. Wouldn't have it any other way. Not as hot out today as I would like. Gotta get ready to head over to the gym here momentarily, but we're gonna talk first, guys. Bitcoin just broke $107,000 again today. It's fighting with that $106,600 resistance level. Getting a close above there today would be bullish AF. That's what I want to see. It's what I'm paying attention to. Could we see new all-time highs tonight, this week? Well, we're not far off, guys. 109,600, I believe, is the high. And that was just on a wick. That wasn't even a full body candle close, right? So, in saying that, could we see a new all-time high as early as tonight? Yes, we actually could. We could. Like I said, we've broke $107,000 a couple of times so far today. And the last time I checked a few moments ago, it was above it again, above $107,000 again. Now, I'm dropping this video about 2.5 hours from now, from the time I'm recording it, at about 6 to 6:30 p.m. Central, just a little bit before the daily candle close. So you'll be able to see whereabouts it's at before the candle closes today. So that'll be good. Keep track of it that way. Let's see where it ends up going. But yeah, looking good. It's looking fantastic, guys. I'm getting bearish questions today for some reason, and I don't really fully understand it. I don't fully understand why. You know, I spoke about it yesterday. We're seeing some people calling this a bear market bounce. And you really got to be off your rocker, not know anything about what you're talking about to think that a bear market bounce happens 2% from the all-time high. What? Right? Like I don't get that at all. Like where you would even like, have the it's audacious to even make a video saying that, right? It's desperation for clicks in my opinion at that point, right? Because there's no way you can have conviction in that kind of a statement. No way. No chance, right? But anyway, guys, I got a few things I want to get into here. Bitcoin's looking good. Altcoins are looking good. Before I get into what I want to talk about here, though, which is very important, guys, three very important topics. I wanted to mention shout out to the channel sponsor. Yeah, Decent Biometric Wallet, guys. They got a 2 for deal going on right now on the biometric wallets, guys. Fingerprint technology, not your keys, not your coins. Use our link down below, get a great deal, or just get the card wallet. I think they're like $5 or something. Is that not worth keeping your crypto safe, guys? Keeping it off exchanges, free from hackers, and in your own custody? Use our link down below. Get a phenomenal deal, guys. Not your keys, not your coins. All right, so the first thing I wanted to talk about was Jasmy next cycle, guys. Right, and the reason we're kind of pushing it back to next cycle is because from their roadmap, we know they're likely not going to be releasing most of like their main net's probably not coming out until Q3 of this year, maybe Q2, but likely Q3 of this year, which means that the PDL and the wallet is all not coming out until Q3 roughly of this year. Now, why is that a bad thing? Well, because the peak of this bull run is supposed to happen at that same time, right? So there's just not enough road left at that point for Jasmy to really run to those, dollar plus prices in this cycle, right? Because they're choosing. I mean, I say choosing, but I understand setbacks in terms of technological developments and stuff like that, right? So you can't really get angry. I'm sure they've been working to get their product out to market as quickly as possible, but it is what it is. But I'm really now fast forwarding to the next cycle and how big Jasmy's going to be. It really is, guys. Because listen, through the bear market, this means with their wallet and their PDL launching in Q3 of this year. That means that all through the next bear market, we're going to be able to provide TVL to the ecosystem by staking, by participating in the personal data lockers, by using the what's it called again? They have another platform coming out that rewards you as a viewer in Jasmy for watching Jasmy related content on their platform, right? and so much more. There's nodes. Nodes are coming out later this year as well. You're going to be able to operate nodes. There's a lot of potential for passive income for the next 3 years for Jasmy, guys. And the fact that their tokenomics are great, there's 100% of supply, almost like 99% of supply in circulation. So we're not going to worry about getting dumped out in the bear market or anything. I think Jasmy's going to catch fire next cycle. It's still going to do good this time. Don't get me wrong. Jasmy's still going to do good this cycle, but it's really going to catch fire next bull run, guys, in my opinion, because all their products with the market, their main net is out to market. Now, listen, there's a lot of things you don't understand about Jasmy if you're just coming in. One of which is the fact that they are currently building the world's largest GPU cloud, right? GPU processing power. Now, why is that important? Because GPU processing power is sorely sought after for AI development, artificial intelligence development, AI agents, AI projects, right? And it is also a very, very scarce resource and a very expensive resource. A lot of projects are going to start to migrate over to Jasmy's mainnet, Jangshin's ecosystem, to be able to have cheap, affordable, potentially even free GPU processing power provided to them, as just for being a part of the Jasmy and Jangshin ecosystem, right? This ecosystem is going to explode like you would not believe. Jasmy is going to take hold of that AI narrative in the ecosystem in the next cycle, and it's going to be big, in my opinion. Smart cities, right? We know that Woven cities, nearing completion as well. So do not sleep on Jasmy. On the horizon, big things are coming for this project, in my opinion, right? So that's Jasmy for the next cycle, right? Another topic I kind of wanted to cover was people getting scared out of bags that are not pumping, guys. Listen, I am getting an influx of these kind of messages from people, right? Well, this project that I'm holding isn't really doing anything. It's not pumping, and I see that this one's pumping. Should I just sell off this and move it over to that? No. The answer is no. Bad. Don't. No. Right? Not financial advice, but are you kidding me? Right? I know a lot of you guys are newer to crypto. That is one of the biggest rookie mistakes in crypto, guys, that a lot of people get burned on. Most people get burned on. Right? And I'm here. I've been through multiple cycles, guys. Multiple cycles. And I've made every mistake in crypto there is to make. That's why I'm able to tell you and guide you the way that I do, because I've made all these mistakes. I've seen it happen to me, to thousands of other people, right? So when you ask me, hey man, I'm holding this project that hasn't done anything for months. Should I sell it and move over to a project that is doing something in terms of price action? That is the worst decision you could make. Worst decision you could make. You know what's going to happen? You're going to sell that project that hasn't been doing anything for 6 months. If you've just been holding it, you're down on it or whatever, and you're going to move over to that project that's been pumping, and you want to join that party. You want to get in on that. You're like, man, everyone's having fun over there. Guess what? You just became exit liquidity, right? You showed up to the party when the cops decided to raid it. Good job, right? Then everyone takes profits on that project, your exit liquidity, because you came in late, and the project dumps. And now you're holding a project, not the project that was going sideways, but one that actively dumped on you because you were exit liquidity for other people. And to make things worse, to sprinkle just a little bit of salt on that wound, a little bit of salt on that wound, the project you moved out of goes on a 400% run to the upside because you lost your patience, right? Rookie mistake. Don't do it. Not financial advice, but patience and perseverance pays off in this space, guys. Trying to leapfrog around to whatever project is pumping. Hey, look, a squirrel. Anyway, he wanted some financial advice. I said, I don't do that here. Go eat these nuts over here on this tree. These nuts. Go eat them. So anyway, big mistake. Don't do it. Not financial advice. Now, XRP. This narrative going around about Ripple purchasing Circle. Okay? Now listen, guys. You know me. If you've been here a while. If you're new, welcome. You should know I am a big fan of XRP. I held XRP for 7 years, right? All through the lawsuit. I love XRP. I'll probably buy more XRP in the bottom of the next bear market. Big fan of XRP. However, XRP content creators have a very, very bad habit of only giving you the most moon boyish possible scenario to come out of every situation. So I'm here to give you the flip side of that coin. Not to spread FUD, but because you need to be protected by understanding that there's a potential bad side to everything. Everything's not just a potential moonshot to the upside, okay? Ripple, you're going to see a lot of content creators put out videos if Ripple buys Circle. And all of these content creators are going to be telling you XRP to this insane number for this reason and that reason because they bought Circle and they have the stable coin now and blah, blah, blah. And you're going to see that. And it is a bullish scenario. I'm not saying that it's not. However, in the short term, you need to understand something if you are currently an XRP holder. And that is that in order for Ripple to purchase Circle, they're going to have to do one of two things. Either they're going to have to sell a large portion of their XRP in escrow to have the money to buy it, or they're going to have to give a large portion of their XRP in escrow to Circle and they'll sell it. Either way, that is going to be a massive sell event on XRP. A lot of tokens getting dumped into circulation all at once, right? Now, is that guaranteed to happen? No, it's not guaranteed to happen. But it is a likely scenario if Ripple purchases Circle, right? So in the short term, what this means for you, if you don't understand, what it means is that, well, if they dump that much XRP into circulation, well, XRP's price is going to dump, right? It's not going to pump. It's going to dump. And that's okay. That's okay. If you're a long-term believer in XRP, which I am, right? The way I view it is it's a buying opportunity for XRP if that happens, right? So I'm not laying it out as this is a horrible, horrible thing that's going to happen to XRP. I want everyone who's holding to understand the risks and rewards, not just the potential moon boy rewards of holding through something like this. That is a very likely scenario that could play out, right? Because they need the money. We know that Ripple unlocks about 1 billion tokens from their escrow every month, which is fine, right? It's never affected the price in a derogatory sense. They sell a tiny bit to, for business operations, whatever, and then they lock the majority of it back up into escrow. No big deal, right? But this would be a big withdrawal, guys, a big withdrawal and sell off from their escrow, right? And you have to understand that Ripple, from my understanding, still, it might have changed since the last time I looked, but Ripple doesn't have a revenue stream for the most part, not a significant one. They make their money by selling XRP, right? Which is fine. They're setting up for big things. It's, again, not fudding, right? So that's how they have their money, and that's the money that they'll use to purchase something like Circle. So it's just something that I wanted you guys to be aware of, right? Be careful and protect yourselves out there. Don't just listen to moon boys out there that are telling you insane price predictions because of this, right? And understand that it's not even guaranteed 100% that Ripple's going to succeed in buying Circle. I just want to put the other side of the coin out there because I know that no one else is going to tell you this truth. I know that no one else is going to tell you this truth, right? So I'm just real with you guys. You guys know me. You've been here a long time. I don't consider the things that I say, bullish or bearish or moonish or FUD. I just tell you scenarios. I tell you what I think can, could, and will happen. And you guys do with that information what you will. I don't give you moon boy predictions. I don't give you FUD. I don't FUD projects. You've never seen me put out a FUD piece on any project. And I never will. I'm just honest with you. So protect yourselves out there, guys. I want everyone to succeed. That's all I really care about at the end of the day. I've been around for multiple cycles, right? So I know how this game is played. I know that content creators will only give you what you want to hear and not the facts, not the truth, right? And not the tools to protect yourself. So, in that being said, guys, listen, we're dropped a ton of microcap gems over on the Patreon last week. We're dropping more this week, guys. If you want to get in early on these projects, XCN, guys, listen, we got into that March of last year. We helped just this year alone 30 people hit 7-figure portfolios, and many, many more have hit the high 6 figures, guys, heading towards that 7-figure portfolio mark. And we're looking to keep that streak alive, guys. If that's the kind of thing you're looking for, getting in early on microcap gems, these small projects, guys, you come to the right place. We drop them on a regular basis. Like I said, we dropped a bunch last week. We're dropping a bunch more this week. We're kicking it up a notch. We're turning up the volume to 11. So check it out, guys. The link is down below for that. We're live over there every single day. We drop microcap gem videos, educational content to teach you how to succeed in this space. And if you need mentorship, if you need real, true, honest mentorship in this cycle from someone who's been around for multiple bull runs, jump over there, book your one-on-one coaching calls with me. They're absolutely free as a Patreon member. So come aboard, book your one-on-one coaching calls. We'll make sure that you understand how to structure a portfolio properly, how and when to take profits, how to identify studs from duds when it comes to projects, to roll those profits into, to compound your gains, and so much more. Technical analysis training, how to read the sentiment in the market, how to understand a bull run from a bear run, the 4-year cycle, the M2 money supply, and everything in between, guys. We're there to mentor you and teach you how to succeed in this space, to make you the best possible investor you can be in this space. So the link is down below for that, guys. Check it out for yourselves. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. See you guys in the next one. God bless.